5,500 at Tencent, 2,500 at Byju's, thousands at Intel, 450 at Netflix, 300 at Wipro, and over 300 at HCL. These aren't the numbers of openings at these companies, but instead the number of layoffs that have happened. Job cuts are on the rise across the world, and India is no exception. According to the latest PwC Pulse Managing Business Risks in 2022, more than 25,000 startup workers have lost jobs since the pandemic began, and more than 12,000 have been fired this year in India. In the past few months, edtech firms like Byju's, Unacademy have all laid off workers. Satya Nadella owned Microsoft was the first big tech company to announce layoffs, affecting nearly 1% of its 180,000 strong workforce across its offices and product divisions. Then others followed suit. Apple laid off nearly hundreds of its contract-based recruiters, part of a push to reduce its hiring and spending. After 2 consecutive quarters of weaker than expected earnings, Google has now warned its staff of dire consequences unless things start looking up by the next quarter. Apart from layoffs, IT companies have also witnessed dwindling of their workforce. This has also resulted in increased employee costs, such as salary hikes and paying a premium for hiring talent, thereby squeezing its margins. On an average, IT firms in India spend 57% of their revenues on their employee wages, and some, like Infosys, even doled out single and double-digit wage hikes to their high-performing employees. But this may not remain the norm here. So the question, why is this happening? High inflation, slow economic activity, rising interest rates because of Russia-Ukraine war have really affected the economy, and how? With prices of key commodities rising, economies are now really feeling the pinch. People are confused if they should opt for growth or curb inflation. Because of inflation, companies are looking to cut costs and reduce expenses.
What we see, these job cuts are predominantly because of the global macroeconomic conditions and a lot of underutilization of manpower in various digital projects that the organizations got engaged with. We see that this trend is going to continue for more quarters. We're going to see that the hiring trend will be declining in Q3 of this financial year.
Nearly 2/3 of businesses, that is 63%, have changed or are planning to change processes to address labor shortages. Consumer markets and technology, media and telecommunication companies, for example, are more likely to invest in automation to address labor shortages as per the PwC report. But the report also added that it's critical to find employees with the right combination of deep functional knowledge and technology know-how. Without the right talent, automations can fail to deliver on promised efficiencies and increase operational risk.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mo.